Let's get a check of your forecast with meteorologist Brandon Lawson. And Brandon, we don't have to wait for good weather to be coming on later today.
Oh man, it's going to be a gorgeous weekend overall. Temperatures in the 70s this weekend, just fantastic weather. Just think, Will, we're only 5 or 6 days removed from snow and 30s and 40s for high temperatures. And now we're talking about 70s making a return to the forecast here just in time for your weekend. We got overnight lows of the 40s, so it is going to start cold, at least this morning. Tomorrow morning is actually going to be milder. I expect 50s as you're out the door tomorrow morning here in Charlotte. Now, the mountains are going to be cooler, but still warm for this time of year up there. Talking about 61 degrees for spots like Boone and Jefferson, likely mid to upper 50s for the higher elevations, starting in the 30s and 40s. And then for your Sunday, spotty shower early in the mountains tomorrow morning. And then we'll see temperatures right around the low to mid 50s. A little bit cooler there tomorrow in the mountains. High pressure in control today. We do have a cold front back to our west. It's going to be moving through this weekend, but it's not necessarily going to bring rain with this. Spotty shower in the mountains, yes, but Charlotte will stay dry. But notice all the clouds out ahead of that front. Those clouds are going to be increasing through the afternoon and evening. These are going to be what we call high thin cirrus clouds. So we'll still get some sun through. It'll just be very filtered during the afternoon and evening. So the clouds skirt through. We start to clear things out as early as tomorrow morning as this cold front moves through. Notice those little green dots popping up in the mountains. There's your spotty shower chance tomorrow morning, and then we'll clear things out. High pressure's back in control for Sunday afternoon and evening. I actually think tomorrow will be slightly warmer towards Charlotte, more sunshine, but again, eventually this cold air will be kind of filtering in behind this front. Now, it is going to be a breezy weekend, so if you're trying to maybe get some of those leaves up out of the yard, you can definitely rake those, use the leaf blower, but I do expect more leaves to fall off the trees this weekend. We've got gusts around 20 miles per hour through the afternoon. Same can be said for tomorrow as well, around 20, 25 mile per hour wind gusts. So yeah, it will be breezy at times. The only difference tomorrow, winds will be out of the northwest, a little bit of a cooler breeze compared to more of a warmer breeze today, and that's why that cooler air will be filtering in behind that front. Temperatures this morning mainly starting in the 40s, but a few 30s out there. 39 Rock Hill, 36 Lincoln, 39 Hickory. We are at 47 in Charlotte. We're in about 40 minutes while the start of the Charlotte Marathon. Again, cold start this morning, but by this afternoon, by the time the runners are finishing up, we're already in the lower 70s. So low 70s later today, really fantastic forecast. I've got low 60s in the mountains. Overnight, we've got temperatures in the 50s. So it will be a milder night, milder morning tomorrow. You'll really notice that when you wake up. You're not going to need as many layers as you get out the door tomorrow morning. And then temperatures in the 50s tomorrow in the mountains, upper 60s, low 70s for the foothills, mid to upper 60s south and east of I-85 tomorrow. So 75 in Charlotte tomorrow, 78 Cheraw, 56 Boone, 68 Morganton. So here's a look at your drought monitor. This was updated on Thursday. No real changes here, which means the drought isn't necessarily progressing. But I will say, rain chances pretty limited here over the next few days. Even on Friday, I do expect those as we get into next weekend. We might get a little increase in rain as a cold front drives in. So it's a warm weekend, a bit cooler to start the work week. Highs back in the 50s and 60s. And then we kind of warm back up for mid to late next week with temperatures back in the 70s.
Queen City News Plus. Just search Queen City News on your smart TV's app store.